Random House Audio presents Starry Night, a Christmas novel by Debbie Macomber, read for you by Rebecca Lowman.
Dear friends, as you might have already guessed, I'm one of those Christmas fanatics. 5 Christmas trees, nativity scenes, lights, and a multitude of decorations fill our home and yard from Thanksgiving through New Year's. Because of my love of the season, I've written a Christmas story simply because I couldn't allow the holidays to pass without putting my own unique stamp on it. Many of my readers tell me they started reading my books after picking up one of my Christmas stories. Over the years, I've penned tales involving angelic beings, surely goodness and mercy, and I wouldn't dare forget to mention Mrs. Miracle, one of my favorites and yours too, apparently. Then there were the romantic comedies, some of which I wrote with tears in my eyes from laughing so hard. Starry Night is a bit of a departure for me. It's a romance, plain and simple, an absolutely wildly romantic tale involving one of my most favorite spots on this green earth, Alaska. I've flown above the Arctic Circle myself with my husband Wayne and viewed the northern lights. Some of you might recognize Sawyer O'Halloran from the Midnight Sun series, who makes an appearance just for fun. I'm blessed to work with one of the most incredible teams in publishing. Shauna Summers and Jennifer Hershey edited this story. Teresa Park, my agent, has been my most ardent cheerleader, along with Rachel Bressler. The Random House crew, Libby McGuire, Susan Corcoran, Kim Covey, and Kristen Fasler, have added their magic touches as well in making sure this story and all my books get the most exposure possible. And that, my friends, is only the tip of the iceberg. My own staff, Renata Roth, Heidi Pollard, Carol Bass, Wanda Roberts, Adele Lacombe, and Katie Runer, have become both my right and my left hands. Each of them I owe a huge debt of appreciation. While I'm eager to fill you in on the details of this story, I refuse to deny you the pleasure of sitting back and listening. And when you finish, my hope is that you will sigh and claim this is one of the most romantic Christmas stories you've ever read. Merry Christmas, everyone. Enjoy.
Chapter 1. Carrie Slayton's feet were killing her. She'd spent the last 90 minutes standing in 2-inch heels at a charity art auction in a swanky studio in downtown Chicago. She couldn't understand how shoes that matched her black dress so beautifully could be this painful. Vanity, thy name is fashion. My name is spelled with 2 L's, the middle-aged woman, dripping in diamonds, reminded her. That's Michelle with 2 L's. Got it. Carrie underlined the correct spelling. Michelle, spelled with 2 L's, had just spent $30,000 for the most ridiculous piece of art Carrie had ever seen. True, it was for a good cause, but now she seemed to feel her name needed to be mentioned in the news article Carrie would write for the next edition of the Chicago Herald. It would be wonderful to have my husband's and my picture to go along with your article, Michelle added. Perhaps you should take it in front of the painting. Carrie looked over her shoulder at Harry, the photographer who'd accompanied her from the newspaper. Of course, Lloyd and I would want approval of any photograph you choose to publish. Of course, Carrie said, doing her best to keep a smile in place. If she didn't get out of these shoes soon, her feet would be permanently deformed. She wiggled her toes, hoping for relief. Instead, they ached even worse. Harry, bless his heart, dutifully stepped forward, camera in hand, and flashed 2 or 3 photos of the couple posing in front of what might have been a red flower or a painting of a squished tomato or possibly the aftermath of a murder scene. Carrie had yet to decide which. The title of the work didn't offer a clue. Red. Yes, the painting was in that color, but exactly what it depicted remained a mystery. Isn't it stunning? Michelle asked when she noticed Carrie staring at the canvas. Carrie tilted her head one way and then another, looking for some clue as to its possible significance. Then, noticing that Michelle, spelled with 2 L's, was waiting for her response, she said,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?